Alright, everybody, how we doing? Good evening, good morning, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for watching. I didn't really take a pick this time. I just kind of went with the deck that I thought I wanted to read out of. So, I just figured, I guess I'm in a mood. I'm in the mood to play a little. That'd be like the Emperor, but I feel like I just won. Hopefully you guys all had a good weekend, good day. Let's see what's going on with the collective. I want to thank the spirits, everybody, for leading us through this message. I'll try and be this. Landed that way again. Sideways. Kind of half kicked. So they're So some of us are getting ready to take off on a new adventure, and now they're getting ready to take off on this new adventure. It's making other people feel a little oppressed for what's going on or what's coming your way. Ooh, that wanted to flip out. Yeah, I guess some people inside the collective are, not moving without disappointment anymore. They're out of disappointment. And we're definitely not dancing up on the stages anymore, so that's why we're getting that in reverse, because we're not worried about it. Then we get the Ace of Wands in reverse, though, so somebody's not quite manifesting what they really want to have come in. As that's going on, it's causing them to get a little bit of a delay because they're getting a little hung up in their decisions. Or maybe they're hung up in what they're trying to manifest isn't coming through for them. That's why the Fool card came out a little bit sideways. I'm just trying to get us a River card here. I don't want the block. Let's hold on. That seems like no. Yeah, one more, please. Oh, there it is. Actually, they didn't get the justice that they felt like they needed to get out of something. So basically, there's people that want to kind of take off on this new adventure, but they still feel burdened by the things that are going on inside of their lives or somebody's lives. Kind of like the burden they carry almost reflects to the disappointment that they never get to see, because they keep trying to get somebody to do something, but it never seems to happen for them. So it hangs them up because they feel like they don't really, like they have the power, but they don't have the power. That's why it's like the Emperor, like a broken halo above his head, because he doesn't quite have enough power to complete, or whoever's trying to do this to the other person doesn't have the power to complete it. And now it's almost backfiring on them. That's why they're starting to have to eat the flame that's coming at them. Yeah, because because if you look at it, every time they do it, yeah. So whoever's trying to stop this person from taking this new adventure is causing themselves to feel more burden, even though they really want the other person to feel the burden. And now it's starting to backfire on them. And so, yeah, because if you see the flame to the flame, and it's causing them to be in a hangman and a delay wherever they sit, because they're realizing they don't have the power to do what they want to do. Can I get confirmation on that? Yeah. They're not seeing the gain out of what they're trying to do. They're trying to paint this picture. They can't seem to get it right. They can't seem. That's why the hole's in the middle. They're spending all this money trying to get something done right. But like the hole in the middle of the triangle right there is the same as the hole that's missing up here in their little ring. Yeah. Because what they're trying to do is trying to break some people's love apart. Trying to create a false reality for themselves. Yeah. Because they think that they're the empress that belongs there. Yeah, even though they haven't done the work to get to what they need to do. You need to go back to kindergarten. Yeah, you need to go back to kindergarten, go learn your lesson before you can find the victory of sitting inside this luxury and finding the love that you really want. Time to go battle inside. Yeah, get back in your emotions. Go learn where your success really came from. Yeah. There, go take a bath. Stop creating false illusions. Stop trying to alchemize things that don't belong to you. You're just clogging other people off, trying to create a future that doesn't really belong to you. All you're doing is actually creating sorrow for other people. Yeah. Because the shit you're putting out there is causing other people to have failures and darkness. You need to go face your own shadows. Yeah, quit trying to screw everybody else out of their abundance before judgment gets called on you. Because pretty soon your pentacles will run out. Yeah, pretty soon the bullshit will be done. You're fortunate enough right now that whoever it is calling peace with your inner child, or they're getting ready to make some shit go down because you're starting to piss them off, starting to break the bond. I'm gonna call you out on it. Yeah, like a fire. You need to embrace the change. Yeah. Go find your happiness. Have your tower moment. Go try and master the game so that way the universe will let you go. Understand you can't dominate or control anymore. You don't have the strength to do it. You're just wasting your time. You're just dumping shit into a garbage can. The power is not there to create the peace. People are starting to put everything together. It's all starting to come together. They're all starting to get the light and the idea. They're coming out of the influence. They're understanding there is no more interference that's going on. It's fatality. You're facing fatality by placing this target on your back, by trying to hack in, steal people's valor. It's almost cruel what you're doing to people. Thinking you're sitting there at the head of the table being cool, screwing other people out of happiness, creating a false illusion and debacle as you're sitting there doing magic to people. because you think you're worthy, but you really need to worry about what you're doing because you're screwing with somebody's chariot and you're screwing with it fast, and pretty soon it's going to lead to somebody's ruin, and people are going to figure it out because this competition's getting serious. Yeah, and you're a false prophet and trying to bring false desires into people, day trading your shit away, trying to cause bad luck to people because you're blind to the justice, because your cup's not getting filled anymore and your little rock star energy's running out. Somebody's fucking around and finding out, or somebody's gonna fuck around and find out. Yeah. You're gonna fuck around and find out, and pretty soon the backfire is gonna be so bad you're gonna beg it in fucking flames. Yep. Oh, huh? I'll leave you guys that one. No, I'm pretty brutal. So, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. If this message resonates, hit me up.